In the heart of Pakistan, a city stirs with unrest, its cries echoing across the globe. Gwadar, a bustling hub strategically positioned on the Arabian Sea, has become a theater of tension and conflict. The city's Baloch inhabitants, historically marginalized and overlooked, have risen in protest, their voices resounding with unity and defiance. Their grievances lie deep, entwined with the roots of social and economic disparity. The Baloch community, local to the Gwadar region, demands justice for victims of enforced disappearances, a haunting issue that has long plagued their people. Their voices also call for greater involvement in the Chinese-funded projects that are transforming their city, a plea for inclusion in the fruits of their land's development. The military, the towering force standing against the protesters, has responded with an iron fist. Reports of casualties among their ranks have surfaced, a grim testament to the escalating violence. In a sweeping response, the military has made numerous arrests, further inflaming the discontent among the Baloch community. A communication blackout has descended upon the city, shrouding Gwadar in an oppressive silence. Yet, amidst the turmoil, the spirit of the protesters remains unbroken. Led by the Baloch Unity Committee, they have vowed to persist, to continue their demonstration until their demands are met. Their resolve is as unyielding as the rocky terrain of their homeland, their determination a beacon for communities fighting for justice worldwide. The standoff in Gwadar is more than a local issue. It is a complex puzzle piece in the larger geopolitical landscape. The city's port is a crucial component of the China-Pakistan economic corridor, adding layers of international interest and concern to the unfolding drama. As the situation escalates, the world watches anxiously, awaiting the next move. The tension boils over, turning the peaceful protest into a violent clash. The city of Gwadar, once a peaceful port town, now echoes with the cries of dissent and the sounds of conflict. The protest, initially a peaceful demonstration, escalates dramatically, leading to the tragic death of a soldier and the injury of countless others. In the turmoil, over 300 protesters find themselves apprehended, their voices silenced by the iron grip of authority. This harsh response sparks outrage from human rights groups around the world, their condemnations echoing across international borders. Yet in the face of global critique, the authorities remain unwavering, their determination to maintain control evident in their stern actions. Amidst the chaos, the claims of the Baloch community resonate with a poignant sense of urgency. They speak of resource exploitation, their wealth stripped away to feed the growing hunger of external forces. They speak of oppression, their voices stifled and their rights trampled under the weight of those in power. Yet, these cries of injustice are met with counterclaims from the Pakistani army. They argue that the numbers are exaggerated, that the situation is not as dire as the Baloch community portrays. They claim that fewer than 1,000 individuals are missing, an assertion that stands in stark contrast to the Baloch community's narrative. In the midst of chaos, the voice of the Baloch community grows louder, demanding justice. Their pleas echo across the city of Gwadar, a testament to their resilience, their courage, and their unwavering determination to fight for their rights. As the battle intensifies, one thing becomes increasingly clear. This struggle, this fight for justice, is far from over. As the sparks of conflict fly in Gwadar, the world reacts, the echoes of the protest reaching far beyond Pakistan's borders. The city of Gwadar is not just any city. It holds a strategic position, particularly due to its key role in the China-Pakistan economic corridor. This project, a collaboration between China and Pakistan, is a collection of infrastructure projects, and the port of Gwadar is a linchpin in this grand design. So when the voices of dissent rise in Gwadar, they resonate across continents. The international community has been closely observing the unfolding events. Human rights groups have expressed their concern over the crackdown on protesters who are demanding justice for victims of enforced disappearances and a greater say in the Chinese-funded projects. The arrests of over 300 protesters have drawn widespread condemnation, and the situation has become a cause for concern beyond Pakistan's borders. Other nations too have been reacting to the situation, though the responses vary widely. Some express support for the protesters, others caution restraint, and yet others remain silent, watching the events unfold from the sidelines. The global community is divided, reflecting the complexity of the situation and the delicate balance of regional and global politics. There's an air of uncertainty that surrounds this situation. The communication blackout in the area further adds to this sense of unease. The world is left wondering about the fate of those who dared to raise their voices, about the future of Gwadar, and about the potential impact on the China-Pakistan economic corridor. The situation in Gwadar is not just a local issue anymore, it has captured the attention of the world, becoming a global concern. The echoes of the protest have crossed oceans, demanding the world's attention. As the battle rages on in Gwadar, the world waits, watches, and wonders, what will be the outcome of this struggle for justice? In the midst of this global attention and concern, there are those who have started predicting the possible outcomes of the Gwadar unrest. Analysts suggest that the ongoing crisis could have potential implications on the China-Pakistan economic corridor, which could in turn impact the economies of both nations and their strategic relations. The impact could also ripple out to affect regional stability, given the strategic location of Gwadar and its importance to global trade routes. Some predict an escalation of the situation if the demands of the protesters are not addressed, potentially leading to a larger, more widespread conflict. Others foresee a possible intervention by international bodies or foreign nations given the human rights concerns and the global interest in the China-Pakistan economic corridor. Yet, there are those who suggest a possible resolution through dialogue and negotiations, pointing to the pressure from the international community for a peaceful resolution. The uncertainty remains, and the world continues to watch closely. The outcome of the Gwadar unrest is not just a matter of local or national concern, but a global one. And it holds the potential to shape the future of the region and beyond. As we continue to follow this story, we remember the people at the heart of this conflict, the protesters fighting for their rights, and the people of Gwadar, whose lives have been impacted by this ongoing struggle. As we await the outcome, we hope for a resolution that ensures justice, peace, and prosperity for all. Thank you for watching our video on the Gwadar Uprising. Please subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.